You know, all those times you feel like there's nothing to eat or you're starving and you just want to eat now. This is the solution. An egg taco is quick to make with ingredients that are easy to have on hand. It's loaded with filling protein and you can eat it any time of day. So let's make one. All you need are 3 main ingredients: a tortilla, cheese, and an egg. I'm gonna start with sort of an extra tip. If your tortillas have been sitting around for a while, they can get a little stale, or if they're in the fridge in the bag, they can get a little moisture. So I will take an extra minute just on medium heat and give it a quick toast. And just give it like maybe 30 seconds on each side. You want it to still be pliable and just look for some golden flecks. So I would normally do it a little bit longer, but you get the idea. So then we'll put that aside and we're gonna take our egg. Whoops, we're gonna spray the pan first. If you don't have spray, you can use about 1.5 teaspoons of olive oil or butter. And then we're gonna crack an egg right in. If you're not a fan of an over easy egg, you can scramble it a little bit, or you can just break the yolk and give it a little swirl right in the pan. From there, you're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of cheese, just right on top of the egg. And you can eyeball this. And there's a chance to add more later if you love cheese. Then we're gonna take our tortilla, and we're gonna put it right back on top. And when the egg sort of seeps out like that, I just kind of tuck it in. This is super rustic, doesn't have to be perfect, it's gonna taste great. So you're gonna let that egg cook for just long enough, just kind of firm it up. So I'm gonna let this go for a little bit because I'm gonna flip the whole thing. If you're wondering about the tortilla, it's a 6-inch taco size. I tend to use corn. You can use flour or corn. It's really just personal preference. And as for the cheese, I often go with a cheddar or a Mexican blend. You can use a mild mozzarella, really whatever you enjoy. And then at this point, you can add a little salt and pepper. And you don't need much salt. The cheese is really flavorful and a little salty. And then if you'd like, you can add a little more. The cheese acts as a little bit of a glue to hold it together also. I would go with no more than 1/4 cup because then you'll end up with a lot of cheese kind of melting out. From there, you just fold it over like a taco. It's that easy. And at this point, depending on sort of how much you toasted at the beginning, you can just flip it from side to side, give it a few seconds on each side to brown it a little more. And if you like your tacos crispier, you can give it a little longer. If you prefer a softer taco, you can stop short. So once you have it toasted to your liking, you're just gonna plate it. And it's great as is. You can serve it with a side of fruit, a vegetable, to bolster the meal a little bit. But I venture to say, if you try it once, you're gonna be sold.